Good morning, this is your media report for Wednesday, June the 24th, 2015. I'm Sergeant Laurie McGee, Media Relations Officer for the St. John Police Force. During the last 24 hours, police have responded to 90 calls for service. We would like to hear from anyone that has any information concerning any of our calls or investigations. We can be reached at 506-648-3333, at our email, police@stjohn.ca, or you can do it anonymously through the Provincial Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477 or on their website at crimenb.ca. At 8:02 a.m. yesterday morning, police were called to a Pine Street residence for a report of a theft. The caller reports a theft of tools in relation to the news release issued on Monday, where police were attempting to locate the owners of items recovered from 3 individuals over the weekend. The investigation is continuing. At 9:08 a.m., police were called to Bullock Street for mischief. The caller reports a window smashed out of his vehicle and blood droplets from the suspect were left behind. A GPS, tools, and auto parts were reported stolen. The incident remains under investigation. At 10:14 a.m., police were called to Manor Sutton Road for a report of a theft from vehicle sometime overnight. A garage door opener, loose change, and vehicle documents were reported missing. The doors of the vehicles were left unlocked. The incident remains under investigation. At 10:49 a.m., police were called to Kyle Lane for a report of a break-and-enter into a residence under renovation. The caller reports a door was forced and items belonging to a former tenant were the only things noted missing. The incident remains under investigation. At 10:55 a.m., police were called to Colbrook Crescent for a report of threats. The caller reports being threatened by an acquaintance. A 38-year-old female was arrested at her residence on Michael Crescent and later released on conditions to appear in court at a later date. At 12:29 p.m., police were called to Douglas Avenue for a theft. The caller reports that his vehicle had been entered overnight and loose change was reported missing. There are no suspects at this time. At 2:34 p.m., police were called to Anglin Drive for an assault. A 17-year-old male is reported to have assaulted 2 staff members. One staff member had a torn shirt and bruises on his arms. The accused was arrested and later released on conditions, and he will appear in court at a later date. At 2:58 p.m., police were called to the Lux restaurant on Main Street West for several males in possession of pipes against another male. All parties departed prior to police arrival. Follow-up investigation is to be completed. At 4:18 p.m., a 50-year-old female was arrested for possession of marijuana, which was found in her possession when she was searched by sheriffs at the front lobby of the Law Court building. She was later released to appear in court at a later date. At 8:45 p.m., a 31-year-old male was arrested for causing a disturbance by yelling and screaming while intoxicated on St. James Street. He was taken into custody and later released to appear in court at a later date. And at 8:58 p.m., members of the Major Crime Unit executed a search warrant at a residence on Elliott Row. A 21-year-old male was arrested for an outstanding break-and-enter, which was reported on Duke Street earlier this week, and the accused was also charged for possession of stolen property. A 45-year-old male was arrested for possession of stolen property, and a third male, aged 17, was arrested for violation of an undertaking. The 3 males were held in custody for a court appearance in the morning. At 1:31 a.m., police observed a vehicle being operated at a high rate of speed on Mattawagonish Road near the Lancaster Plaza. The operator of the vehicle lost control turning onto Wilson Street. The accused, aged 34, was arrested for impaired driving, dangerous driving, suspended driving, and failure to attend court, along with being issued tickets for violations under the Motor Vehicle Act. This will conclude the media report for Wednesday, June the 24th. Have a great day and be safe.